the much anticipated Bowl of Gains Waffles. I'm gonna show you how to make it. All right, if you've been watching my Instagram, the amount of messages I've gotten, Chris, how do you make these? And first of all, I'm gonna give credit where it's due. Jordan Hutchinson's YouTube is where I learned this, so I'll get my brother to tag it here. But we take Bowl of Gains, egg whites, and banana, and a few other little ingredients, but for the most part, those are the chief ingredients. And this is by far my favorite breakfast right now. Like, you know, I'm a diehard egg white oatmeal guy, but this right here, pure magic. So let me stop running my mouth and show you exactly how to do it. Okay, step one, I'm gonna measure the egg whites and I'm gonna put it in a little blender bottle. I make 2 batches of these. So I'm gonna split the ingredients down the middle. So everything I'm doing is halved here because it's actually gonna make 8 waffles and then I get a whole egg with it. So you'll be able to see exactly what we do. So step one is measure 200 grams of egg whites. Next up is gonna be the American Pie Bowl of Gains. You can use any of the flavors we have, but this is my personal favorite. So I need 30 grams. All right, next up is I'm gonna do a little bit of baking powder so it gives it some rise. So I don't technically measure this any specific way. I just, you can see, a little bit of baking powder in. I'm gonna do a couple turns of salt, some cinnamon, and then I'll go a half a pack of Splenda. You can use whatever sweetener you like, but I'm gonna use a half a pack of Splenda. Perfect, save the other half for batch 2. And then our final ingredient is gonna be banana. And today I'm gonna do 80 grams total, so 40 and 40. Now, while I'm getting ready to blend this, I wanna plug my waffle iron in because what I wanna do at the timing of this has to be, in my opinion, perfect because we wanna blend this and then let it sit for roughly 3 to 5 minutes, which is the time it takes my waffle iron to preheat. So I'm gonna plug the waffle iron in here, let that get warming up. I personally do setting 4 on the waffle iron, and then all we're gonna do is blend this and then let it sit while that preheats. A little trick and pro tip for you guys. So, like I said, it makes 2 batches. Well, I don't want that first batch to just sit there and get soggy, mushy, and cold. So I take my air fryer, I turn this on and preheat it because what I'm gonna do is after I cook the waffles for batch 1, I take those and I slide it into the air fryer to keep them nice and crispy. So as I'm cooking batch 2, batch 1 is staying hot and crispy. So I just do air fry and then I set it on a lower temperature, 350, and then hit on, so then that begins to preheat and it'll be ready for the waffles to go after they come off the iron. All right, magic time. I'm just gonna spray this with a little bit of avocado spray so it doesn't stick. And then we're just gonna go even distribution amongst all of them. Don't wanna miss any, so get all those ingredients. Now we shut the lid, 5 minutes, the first batch will be done. Alrighty, let's look at this magic. Look at that. Egg white waffles. All right, now we're just gonna simply transfer these over to the air fryer. So we're here. They go into the air fryer. And now this shuts and we'll go batch 2. Time to cook the over medium eggs so I can dip the waffles in the yolk. Oh, it's gonna be so good. All right, so pull the 4 waffles, adding the egg. I put this right there, and then these other waffles are gonna be up any second now. Let's go. Round 2. Here we go. Oh, look at those. Tell me that isn't absolute magic. If you can't stay on a diet eating these, you literally have a problem. Hit with 1 thing of spray butter. Good. Now we put our almond butter on top and then drizzle with syrup. But first, can't forget the eggs. So a little bit of pepper, a little bit of salt. Now I get 16 grams total. So I'm gonna do 4 grams on each square. Final touch, syrup. Oh my word, look at that. This is easily my favorite meal right now. So even distribution, 2 waffles. I want to cut into this egg. Look at that yolk come out. Oh, now dip in the yolk, in the mouth. Holy smokes. Tons of food volume, sweet, savory. Dear God, make these, get huge, get peeled, You can make the macros fit whatever you want to do, and we'll post those here for this meal and the amounts that I use. But simple ingredients, whole food, you're gonna love it. And be sure to use my discount code at Flavor Gang C Edmonds and save you some money and help support me. So until next time, guys, like, share, subscribe. It's time for me to eat. God, yeah.